Okay, so we are doing this. Legends at Nashville, 87s, if you will. I'm starting 5th. Um, I don't have the normal off the bat speed that I'm used to, but it should be fine.
You have 2 additional sets of tyres during this race. Have a good race.
We'll see how this goes. It's a low strength of field. The 20 car is a 400. The one car is a 4800, but he didn't run the fastest lap in qualifying. So
Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
I also feel like I am doing terrible at saving tires. I gotta figure that out in the race. See if I can. I don't know if I can. If I just back it off a little bit, maybe that'll help.
1 lap to green.
Don't worry, breathe happy. I've never realized that's what it says on the back of the pants. Oh, jeez. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is a really low strength field for these, compared to what I generally run in, I think. Or maybe it's about average, I don't know.
Stay focused.
I'm pretty sure this is a single split, because there was only 20 people that I saw registered, and that was only a minute or so before it was supposed to go. And there's 20 cars in this.
Green flag, green flag. Outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Left up 3, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me though. I'm expecting this to be a frickin' caution fest.
Pit road is now open.
You mean, like you know, like when you're like above 3 in the safety rating, and once the season ends, you get like promoted up to the next class. Like, is that about to happen?
Yeah, we're in week 13, so all those will happen, and then all the new changes to iRacing will be implemented, and the next week will be the start of season 3.
Yeah, but
Changes over tonight, or after tonight, week 13 starts?
I believe it starts like kind of now, but I don't think any of the updates start until like sometime around 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow.
week
It'll be week 13 by the time we finish this race. You know what's fucked up is I gotta get my stage ratings at a 1.95, and if I don't get it over 2 in this race, I'm gonna lose my shit probably, because I'm pretty sure all the open setup races are at road courses this week.
Yeah, so the way it works is in 17 minutes, it'll roll over to week 13 at the end of this week. So at 8 o'clock Eastern time next week, on Monday, Monday night, it'll switch over to where you'll get your safety rating and that type of thing, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
So champions get crowned tonight for this season's points.
That
Yes, because this is technically the last 7:30 for at least the series is the last race each week before the new week started. So this is the last race for this season.
But there's some series that are running in, well, now 2 minutes. And that'll be the last race for that series.
Yeah, basically any series anywhere, as long as it starts before 8 p.m. Eastern time on Mondays, that will be the current previous week, and then the new week starts at like 8:01 basically.
Pace car is off.
Oh, we start in single files? I did not know that.
Yep, 87 rules.
Green flag, green flag. Inside, still inside. Stay high.
Whoops, whoops. Ah!
Clear.
Sorry,
Car
3.
inside,
I
inside.
didn't
Too
think I was
high.
coming
The
off
yellow
that much.
flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road
Well,
is
that's gonna
closed
be great.
right now past the 7 car.
Well, I don't know what's going on there, 18.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm at my wheel's at a 90-degree angle
Road's
now.
open.
Sorry, Mark. I didn't mean to do that. I got just scraped the wall when I was trying to come off of it. And I don't know if we just ended up hitting the same spot on the track or if I came into you. I'm not sure which.
No, I mean, you're fine. Just, you know, I'm not going to be mad at 18, but he just kind of ran into me at the end of me wrecking and everything, and now my wheel is completely janked.
Oh, that. It's the way these things go sometimes. Especially where this is a 1.6 strength of field. Or a 1600.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be too mad. I just, you know, it just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Just realized we had 19 people. This is the biggest race I've had here all week.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't had more than 16 people.
Yeah, same here.
What's the power package on these cars? I really don't know much about the actual cars from the 80s.
High horsepower, terrible handling. This is the best I got for you. I don't know the specifics.
Sounds like a good way to get a lot of people killed like they did.
Yeah, these things drive like a boat with power. Tire wear is terrible, but they're a lot of fun to drive.
You just like did like the short read of all of Dodge's performance lineup.
I mean, you're not wrong. But generally Dodge has better handling than these things.
Yeah, I'm going for some safety rating. I at least got to gain a little bit here in this race. I'm up in third, but I'm not going to try to dive bomb anybody, and if I see you getting up on me, I'm going to just let you go. Just key up, tell me you need it, I'll let you have it.
You got that right,
Go
Billy
green, stay
William.
focused.
Bill William.
Pace car is off.
Billion?
Billiam the Million.
Green, green, green.
Why are we flagging back here, guys? Come on, stay with the pack.
Outside. Clear high. Outside. Cheap low. Outside, clear.
Nice save there, man.
Thanks.
Caution, yellow flag.
Yeah,
They
turn
want
through
you
the
in
pitch here.
single file. Pit road is closed.
Is this a symmetrical track? Should I be driving the corners different? I don't think I've done this track since E-Class late models.
Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but basically coming out of 2 it is downhill while coming out of 4 is uphill. It's
pretty close to being symmetrical, but turn 2 is like 10 times more bumpy than turn 4, so that's what the difference is. You can't just, like, sometimes if you get the right angle, you can just mat it off of 4, but you can't do that off 2.
Sometimes when I look at the track, it's kind of awesome, like a dinosaur. Would you check my outside? Do I have damage? Totally. So let's continue.
How many bourbons you had, bud?
I'm still like learning these cars. I'm like real hesitant on getting back on the power out of this because like this car is like either really tight or you cross the threshold and then it's like a drift car.
I mean, I think me and John and maybe Mike and a few others would agree that it's our favorite car on the oval side of the service. It definitely takes some used to getting used to it, but once you start figuring it out, it's a hell of a lot of fun. And in my mind, other than short tracks, it's probably some of the cleanest guys that you race with.
100% co-sign all of it.
Yep, same here. Yeah, I second all that. That's pretty much true. I mean, I used to really enjoy the Gen 6 Cup car, but now, yeah, this is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people hating on the next gen Cup car, but like, what's the reason for that? Is it just because the weapons?
Next gen, there's like no feeling to the car. It doesn't drive like a race car. And back on the 87s, like it's one of my top 3 cars. It's my favorite car that you get decent splits as far as the amount of people in. My favorite car is Silver
One
Crown.
lap to green.
The reason why a lot of guys like these cars versus some of the other like truck, Xfinity, or Cup is because these cars you really feel the car change throughout the run and the weight in the corners, and it makes you feel like you have to drive it versus the, like for me, the next gen Cup, which you just kind of guide it where you want to go. But this one you actually have to work with it to go where you want to put it.
Get ready.
And sometimes it
Going
works,
green.
sometimes it doesn't.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
I'm right there with you, Brian. Okay, let's see. I scraped the wall again.
Green, green, green.
The 7 is making me nervous this whole time. He's come very close.
Thank you.
To running me a few times.
John, you do the YouTube deal?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're going to be featured prominently on this one.
Yeah, I recognize you. It took me a second, but yeah, I like the videos, bud. Go ahead.
Car inside.
Appreciate you. Thank you, man.
Still inside. Clear.
Might be a bit flattering to say, John, but you alone have helped me more out with your videos in these cars to learn how to drive them when I first started out.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, thank you very much.
Seven is all
Those
over the
comments
place.
and when people compare my driving style to the likes like Martin and Kenseth, they're the best comments I ever get.
Yeah, when I first started these out, I'm like, these seem fun, but I had no idea how to get speed. So watching like you and a few others, but you were the most consistent in these cars, really helped me understand how to drive them at tracks. And I still enjoy watching videos now, but I don't like rely on them as like tape anymore to drive. It's more of just like, okay, what happened in that race? So, but those first few months definitely helped me figure these out and appreciate the craft of them.
Trucking.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've always tried to, kind of talk through my thought process as I'm driving. So that seems to help folks, and you've definitely improved a ton since we've been racing together.
Yep, hoping to get some, the equipment doesn't make the driver better, but I'm hoping to get some new equipment this year to get a little more edge.
Get back in.
Yeah, what I always say on equipment is equipment doesn't make the driver better, but better equipment can help, like, as you get better, a better driver can get more out of good equipment than a not good driver.
Yeah, the biggest thing I want to upgrade above all is my pedals, because I just know my brake is nowhere as good as what I want it to be, with it being like the stock, was it quick, or not quick time, what I'm thinking of, Logitech. The stock Logitech brake's not that up to par.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Yeah, load cell brake is the single biggest improvement you can make to your setup. And then next one after that is a gas pedal with a longer throw, which those usually come together.
Yeah, I'm looking to get those, what is it, the V3 or whatever from what the company's name, I can't think right now because I'm driving, but I'm looking to get that because I feel fine with the gas pedal, but it's just the brakes, as the run goes on, I just can't dial in as good, and that's what kills a lot of my long run, despite enjoying long runs. I just can't brake as consistently.
Fanatic V3, that's exactly what I have. You can find a link to that side through my the description of my channels if you want to use my link.
Well,
Absolutely. I'm hoping to do that sometime next month, and then get some good practice with that.
man, the 8 car is gone.
Yeah, this is a challenging track with these cars for sure.
This was the first track I ever won on in these cars, so I have a love for it.
My home track.
Okay.
Darlington was my first win in these. First and only, actually.
That's a pretty good track to win at, 'cause it ain't easy to drive at all.
I love Darlington.
I have a love-hate with it because I love the track, but it doesn't always love me back.
Okay.
Car outside. Clear up top. Inside. Clear inside.
I think my favorite track in these cars is Rockingham. That one's such a blast to always run.
Haven't gotten the chance to run that one yet.
I won my first ever NIS race at that track in this car, so I love it for that, but it's just a lot of fun, and with it being really abrasive like Atlanta and others, it really is a great track for like different strategies.
Hey,
Driving all over the place trying to find a good line here.
Outside. Clear high.
My wheel's still crooked at 90 degrees, so I'm just trying to make it around the track.
okay. This is looking
Okay,
good.
underneath.
Might go the rest of the way. I'm gonna start backing off a little bit.
Oh, that was fucked.
Yeah, I saw you disappear and I was like, oh geez, he's gone.
Yeah, computer decided to crash, I guess. I don't know. Jesus.
Are you using any gas in these turns? Or you just...
Like when I go in the turn, I brake, and then once I hit the apex, I slowly throttle off until I can get it to throttle full without spinning.
I use the throttle a little bit to turn. On exit. What was funny?
You knocked the damn fence down as you said that.
Yeah, I followed the 7 into the wall.
Happens.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, 18.
No problem.
Oh, that was a little rough on my right front.
Take me low.
Oh, that was a little more aggressive than I meant to.
God, me lagging out put me 8 laps down. I'm fucking done, though. I'm just riding around now, I guess.
If 5 catches back up, I'll probably let him by. 'Cause I just
This car definitely makes me feel unsafe.
Makes me feel alive.
The other great thing about this car versus the other ones is you can bump a mag a bit without it destroying your aero or anything in the car. So they definitely have a lot more forgiveness in that category.
a little hard into that corner.
It has 0 aero to start with.
Whoa. The 7 is going to straight up spin out in front of me. I just know it. That makes me nervous.
Inside. Clear.
Saw you got to me and I was trying to let you by.
Spinner in the front, spinner in the front.
Yeah, thank you, 6. Sorry about that.
All good. Oh, you're about to lose it.
Inside. Clear inside.
Jeez, William. Scare me, why don't you?
Sorry.
Car outside. Clear high. Coming up on halfway here.
Okay. I guess it
You're back in
really
fourth
open
position.
to there. To make sure that I didn't run into him. Or he didn't slide into me, I should say.
Can you hold to high 17? Thank you.
Well, I just found that once you get loose, you're basically done with it.
Outside.
It's possible
Keep
to
right.
say. It's not easy, but it's
Clear
possible.
outside if you want it.
Seven's overdriving entry still. And probably exit. Yep, exit 2. And see him getting really sideways. And exit. He's gassing up too hard on exit. Driving it too deep on entry. Like, I mean, I'm getting on the brake halfway down the straightaway, and I'm not fully throttled up until I'm straight off the corner.
I just got wrecked by a
Yellow
lapper.
flag is out. They want you in single file.
Came down on my
Pit
car,
road
dude.
is closed. Past the paid car.
I really thought you were letting me go by there, bud.
I was down low, man, but like I said, you came down on me on the turn.
Well, I thought you were letting me go by. You're like a damn rolling chicane coming out of the corner.
Damn, I almost got a lap.
This caution is a pretty good break for me because I am mentally exhausted. This is a roller coaster. My first race.
Welcome to the big boys.
Yep. Seriously. These things are fun. I'm not worn out
Pit
though.
road's
Like,
open.
Are you, big boy?
I feel like if this was the like the trucks or something. Oh, I missed the pit. Like this was the trucks or something. Like I don't know. I would be more confident in it, but this thing is just so much different of a car.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is there'll be a lot of people that come over here expecting to drive like I said, like the A, B, C class cars, and it's completely different, but for good reason. So you just have to learn the different distinctive driving styles.
No, John, you can't do that.
Move it, move it.
I don't know. It might be because I have like a +5 steering offset, but every time I get out of the corners, if I have any speed, it does that weird thing where it jerks one direction, then it corrects itself, and I don't like it.
you might be.
It'd be easier in that wheel when you're coming out of the corners.
Easier on the wheel, easier on the throttle.
Yeah, this is a car that definitely rewards patience, especially at the longer runs.
How are these things in the super speedways? It's kind of wild.
Oh, they're amazing. If you can get the right, group of people and find a wreck fest, it can just be a lot of fun, especially at Dega, where you have a lot more width for the track for driving side by side.
Daytona is fun because you're not full throttle from the start. Like, you have to let off so much, especially once the tire wear.
Yeah, tire wear should definitely come in place at the restrict plates, especially at like Talladega where you go through the tri-oval. If you're careful, your back end will just want to start kicking out real far.
Daytona's worse. Oh, it's worse. It's so much worse.
Yeah, I find Daytona a bit easier for me to drive, but the tri-oval at Talladega is what always gets me about 15 laps to a run.
I can see that because Talladega is a lot flatter of a tri-oval, so Daytona's tri-oval is a little bit more forgiving because there's more banking.
There's also, if you're stuck on the like inside lane in the tribal in Talladega, there's like a little bump that you hit, and if you hit that just right, it's gonna send your car spinning.
One left to green. You're on the outside this time.
Either it spins or it feels real good.
Yeah, either it's like a 50-50, either it spins or you like hook it up great to throw it from the tribal to the start-finish line.
All right, let's all keep our heads on this here restart.
13, are you last car on lead lap?
Get ready, going green.
What number am I?
The pace car is in.
You're the 13. Oh,
Yep, we got some inside guys, so everybody take it easy.
Green flag, green flag. Nice and smooth, you're running second. Inside. The next car's the leader. Still there at the bottom. Clear. Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file.
Sorry to whoever that
Closed,
body
pit
check
road
there. I
is
don't know if I
closed.
came down or you came up, but I think it was more on me.
Hey, sorry to whoever missed a gear in front of me on the start.
I don't think he missed a gear. I think it's because I had checkup because when we started going, whoever was in front of me, which I think might have been
Pit road's
Mike,
open.
didn't get going, so I had let off so that I didn't get into him, and then just caused an accordion.
Yeah, I was off. It looked like you saved it, though. I don't even know who it was.
He saved it, but then he got into, I think, the 11, and then all the stuff happened in turn 2, which I think was more my fault.
13, got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside. Letter 13, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Oh, 18, you're blinking there a bit, bud. You just came back, though. Oh, you're gone again. And you're gone, yeah.
I'm surprised we had this much green flag running though. This has been fun.
Yeah, I mean, once you get the field separated a little bit, it's pretty easy to stay
excuse
green.
me. Sorry, guys.
It's just these restarts, man. Cautions breed caution.
Yeah, especially when you have the lap down guys on the inside. Like, no shade at them. It's just like I know they're a bit slower, and so then when everybody in the front that's faster is trying to work their way through, it just causes pile-ups in a way.
Not even just that, but there was also where the 13 was on the last car in lead lap. He restarted in front of John, and that just made it all tricky.
Yep, those 1987 rules.
Yep, no wave arounds, and lap down car starting the inside. Causes for some interesting late race stuff.
Gotta love it.
Still not as bad as
This
North
ain't
Wilkesboro
so
when it
fun.
comes to this
I love this
situation.
track.
That's just... I love that track, but I also hate it because I can't ever get a good race there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I ran with you at North Wilkesboro. That was an interesting one.
Still the worst race I've ever done in the series or on this service. Where was the winner on AS? 25 cautions, 125 laps under caution, only 75 laps of green.
Oh, I was talking about the fixed official that we did back when North Wilkesboro or these cars were at this track. Not the winner NIS, but the regular.
Oh yeah, no, that was also
One left to
another one
green.
where just
Line up
again,
on the
there was like
outside.
half the field that
That was
lap down, half the
interesting
field
one.
on the lead lap, and every restart was maybe 2-3 laps before another caution. It was just basically like this past week's race at Portland where you knew every restart there was going to be a wreck and you were just hoping you weren't involved.
Yeah, that was chaotic. Okay, let's see if we can get a good restart. Keep up with John.
About to go green. Stay
Like,
focused.
I don't think I'm gonna have any hope of holding on to second,
Pace car is off.
but I'm gonna do my best.
Green, green, green. Inside. side.
Yeah, he had the position. I wasn't about to challenge that.
Sorry about that, 3.
Oops.
You're good.
I need to stop hitting the freaking wall. 'Cause it's driving a lot different than I'm used to. With only 2 tires. Honestly, I would be super happy with just finishing here. Top 3 or 4, I would be perfectly happy with. No more incidents. Oh, overdrive entry. Again. Now the right sides are up to 10. It's getting really loose.
I see you. Come on by.
Thanks for stuff.
Okay, around 20 laps to go. Just hold on to it. Let's not spin. No sense in overdriving. We have a good finish basically wrapped up. Even if the 5 passes us, the likelihood of us falling back to 5th is very unlikely because the 3 is damaged. So I just need to stop the driving entry.
Sorry, 7 ahead. Check out big number 4.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you
Okay.
in
Oh, good, I just got loose.
Pit road is closed right now. Catch star 2, car.
So you coming in there and just, I guess, or maybe didn't brake hard enough or overstepped, but I had to check up and then I appreciate you not collecting me.
Catch star 2.
Yeah, all good. Just drove in there a little too deep.
Pit road's
If
open.
more people would pit, I'd probably pit for 4 tires, but I don't know that I want to risk being that far back in the field.
We catch up.
Thing I'm struggling with a little bit is just finding the right braking point and brake pressure where I'm not locking and I'm going up to the wall. I had that happen several times and I let loose and lose a lot of speed to keep from hitting the wall.
Yeah, the biggest, like I said before, the biggest thing you can do is drop that brake bias as far down as you can, so that way you're using more rear than front. That way you aren't locking out the brakes as much and burning that right front.
I don't even mess with the brake bias, but that's just me. I would say
That's all the way down.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, bump 11. Didn't know they were going to a complete stop right there in front of you.
Yeah, obviously, different strokes, different folks and everything, but for most of us, the brake bias as far back as you can is what definitely helps with conserving tires and getting a little bit more speed.
I may try that next season. I didn't even think about that. I just hop in these things and I run them. I practice a few laps and see what kind of times I can run.
I'll say for me at least, it was pretty hard going straight down to 42%. So if I were you, I'd start 46% or something like that. And then the more you get used to that, constantly pushing it back further and further, because if you go all the way down, it's just a completely different experience. Sorry, for some reason my car turned off. But yeah, so I'd say start mid-40s in a sense before you start getting down to 42.
Did you guys run Sonoma?
Oh, it was a blast.
I wanted to. A bunch of stuff came up that week and I couldn't do it, but that looked like so much fun. I practiced some laps and it seemed like it was fun.
I really needed to do that because I have a league race in these cars, and they race there next week, which is our cutoff for the next round of the championship. And so I'm not great at shifting in these cars at real courses, so I should have done that. But yeah, for anybody who's here, there's a weekly league that runs these on Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern. Pretty fun, pretty good group of guys, and they're about double length of these races.
In 87 rules, can the race end under caution?
Yes, sir. There are no restarts or rematch trigger attempts, so yeah, it can definitely end under caution.
And generally does a lot.
The pace car is in.
I'll let you know after the race, Brian.
Green, green, green.
Oh, well. I need to stop doing that.
See, I don't even know about all that brake bias stuff. I drive my car stock, and I seem like I'm pretty quick. So.
That was a wicked save.
Kind of almost driving it straight off the corner. It feels really weird, but it's working at the moment. Like not the normal straight up off the corner, but like I don't know
Good
how to
pass.
explain it.
Great job. 10 to go. Inside.
Really,
Still there. Inside. Clear. Car stop down low.
like what's the point of this? Other than to interrupt the battle for the lead.
I don't know what to do here.
I don't even know why you're up here.
I don't know, I'm just driving and just ended up being up here.
Sorry, John.
All good.
Still there. Inside.
The only reason I'm let down is because of shit like that. I'm faster than you. If I wasn't fucking like that, I'd be up here anyway.
Yeah, but you're interrupting a battle for the lead and causing me to lose a position. Like,
Still there. Inside.
Shut up and go back.
Clear inside. outside, car inside, clear inside. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed.
Darn it,
It's over.
how?
That was a heck of a battle, man. I know I didn't leave you much room on the inside there. That was fun.
Always fun racing with you, John.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little shootout here, it looks like.
Sorry about that one then, guys.
5 laps to go.
Probably caused me to not gain
You
safety.
guys
rating.
get steering offset, or do you have to just sit straight up and down?
Depends on the track.
Well, I mean, like for this, 'cause I feel like I have it at +5. But I feel like that's the reason why getting off the corner is just so hard, because I have to put it in such a weird angle coming out of the turn.
8, next time, just pull off, man. Don't be trying to race up front with the guys if you're already a lap car.
It'd be one thing if you were 1 lap down. Like, that's one thing. 1 lap down, you're racing to get back in the lead lap. But man, you're like, how many laps down?
Let them past on the outside.
He's probably like at least 5 laps.
I had an issue with that in the super late model race the other day.
He's
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he was running third when he disconnected, so he was up there legitimately on pace. That's why. But yeah, both y'all are right.
8 laps down, racing with the leaders with under 10 to go. That's just stupid.
Something happened, something happened.
Who's winning Sonoma in the Cup cars this weekend?
I mean, I could have just pulled to the back, but I don't know. It started me on the inside, and then I just drove. I wasn't trying to drive hard.
I don't think we're gonna go green, John.
Yeah, I think you might be right, man.
Trying to be up there. I just...
Damn, I didn't think we'd be going green and try to gain some positions back.
When you are 8 laps down, you don't just you just run back. Like if you're driving up and there's space between like 3rd and 4th, then you can just sit in between 3rd and 4th. But when you have the top 3 cars who are running and all trying to win the race, man, you don't do that. You back off and you let them race.
I was letting them lead.
Racer's courtesy.
Don't act like you were about to.
Good win, John. I told you to get it.
I was right on their bumper. If anything happened to them without you there, I could have taken that win. Like that it's as simple as that. I'm not saying I had a chance. I'm just saying that you messed any of that up. Like I was on their bumper the entire time keeping up. Like there's just I don't understand the point of that.
Damn, I wish I would have streamed this race.
Oh, this is definitely an interesting race in Season 2 for these cars.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun race.
It's
I
so
mean,
much fun.
for me having like no practice, literally
I
my
don't even
qualifying
understand
laps
the
were
point
like
of
probably my
being up
5th
here.
and 6th laps ever with these cars.
Like it's just it's senseless.
Yeah, don't let the short track atmosphere discourage you. These races are usually pretty clean, and if you come out like at Monday nights, usually you have the same group of people that run all the time, so kind of like an unofficial
I don't know how
tier,
my
like
safety
a
rating
league in
is
a
gonna go with
sense.
this. It might be good. It might
Well,
be
I mean,
bad.
I'm completely fine with short tracks. It's just any other. I don't know. I'm wanting to get up into A class and like start trying to do the road to pro just to like test it out and see how that goes. Like just to have a competitive environment that's fun. But I do like these. I just don't know how much I like how different it is for like consistency's sake.
I hate consistency. If you watch my YouTube channel, like you'll see I run everything. I run V's, I run trucks, I run Rookie Legends, I run some road courses. I don't ever run the same race. I also run ARCA. I don't ever run the same thing twice in a week, just about. Like every once in a while I will if I really like something, but that's about it. I'm all over the place. I prefer it that way.
Yeah, I'm a bit biased where I do about 2 or 3 of these a week just because I love these cars, but I'm kind of with you where I got busy this year because of personal stuff, but I usually try to do 2 over series, and then I'm trying to pick up a road series so this be more diverse with my portfolio. But fun racing with y'all. Good win, John, and looking forward to season 3, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Great racing with you. Always feels good to get a win, even under yellow is a little bit off. But Mike, that was so much fun battling with you, man. That was a heck of a battle. Good race, guys.
Not. It's not muting.
Good thank you, John.
Oh well. So we'll go ahead.
Sorry, I ruined your party right there, Six.
Okay, there we go. My button doesn't work. It's okay. I mean, shit happens. Just learn from it next time.
It sucks you got kicked in the first place.
Oh, 100%. I understand being upset for that. It's just, it kind of, sucks when you get up there like that. Oh, he's gone.
I'm gonna go turn the stream on and watch the replay on the stream if you guys want to hang out.
I almost had a top 5 before that last wreck, coming back with a 90-degree tilted wheel, so I'll take top 10 at least.
Dumped by the 9.
Yeah, you had a good comeback.
Yeah, was doing kind of well, and then the wreck happened, but oh well,
Okay,
I had a good season, finished top 3 in my division, so I'll take that. First time I've done that in the non-winner and IS stuff.
Back on it. One in the corner to eat there. Man, I'm going over the wrecks and my recording and Mark. I feel terrible for that wreck.
Yeah, shit happens. Like I said, I was doing good coming back, but the late race cautions definitely impacted my ability to, fully capitalize. But when we had that caution, I got back in the top 5. I was running around 5th or 6th, which is where I probably wouldn't finish anyways. But shit happens. No big deal.
What is the 13?
I'm only upset about the SR. It's not going to impact me too much.
Okay. That was being on the gas early. This is where I hit the wall one of many times I scraped it. Yep, there we go. Oh no, it was a fun race, so oh, hits the wall. 17 hits the wall. Oh, 17 loses it and hits the inside wall. 18 drives in too hard and hits the wall. Almost comes down and hits the 4. 13. Hits the wall coming off the corner. 18 hits the wall coming off the corner. Oh, he's getting loose. Getting loose. Drives in too deep. I don't know why it showed me that. Mark, what are you doing? You gonna hit the wall? No? I don't know why it showed me this. Is going to the wall. Oh, 20 finally showed me an actual incident. Oof. Alright. What are you doing? Nothing. Don't know why it's showing you. It's getting stuck on you. Okay. Apparently we're stuck on them. Okay, it's lap 43. Let's go to the caution. We'll just figure out what happened there. Oh, right there. Okay. Let's look at this from... Oh yeah, that was 11 driving in way deeper than you should have that late in the run. Okay, let's see if it's fixed. Nope, it's not fixed. Then there was... find the green flag. And yeah, that was all 20. And then the 7 just works into the 9. Trying to gas it up off the corner. Okay. That's lap 65. And there was a decent run. Just getting loose, I guess. Oh, was that the caution? Yeah, that was the caution. Okay, and we saw this to a point. Like, okay, hang on. And somehow that affected my incident. I don't know how, because it didn't show up until I was halfway down the straightaway. I don't know, but yeah, that was that. Let's take a look at the results. So we gained 60 I rating. I'm up over 2150. Oh, I gained safety rating. Yes. We will keep the A license, just barely. But yeah, I mean that was a fun one. I don't know if I should have gone with 4 tires there. I might have kept up better, but I'm not sure. But I don't know. I was feeling decently good at the end, so I'm not complaining. That was fun. I feel terrible about what happened to the 3 at the beginning, but I mean, shit happens. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.